Welcome viewers back to Phoenix Point, where we are ready to go with a mission for New Jericho. Yeah, my least favorite faction, but they're the ones paying the bills. Let's see what happens here. Start mission, launch codes, Louverture. Ravi Chaudhry, a technician from the Pokhran 3 nuclear research project, is believed to be hiding out at Louverture. Chaudhry is known to have critical information about his country's missile defense program. We need to find him and learn what he knows. Our team needs to deliver Chaudhry to a secure New Jericho facility. Let's go. The team of Sophia, Jacob, Omar, Takeshi, and Irina, along with the bright yellow aphid, heading in. While this is loading, let me take the opportunity to say, hey, thanks for watching. Please consider clicking that like button, leaving a comment, subscribing. We'll wait for the slimy masked Manticore to land in Louverture, the Synedrion compound. And here we are. We do have a civilian with us already, and the objective is just to evacuate all Phoenix operatives. So we're going to immediately start up by sending Ravi into the aphid so that he doesn't accidentally die. We have to get way over there. There's a bunch of tall buildings. I guess we're going to scout with the aphid a bit. The aphid. Aphid is the aphid. Don't see anything. Synedrion's quite dangerous, and I'm not sure how difficult this mission is going to be. Depends on their numbers, really. The
ready.
What I expect to see is some assault troopers, some snipers, some infiltrators. I guess we're going to scout with Sophia next. Not sure where she's going. Getting up against the building. Getting us in Overwatch. Yeah, there's not a lot of cover, actually. I'm a little worried.
Maximum effort.
Guess these trees could have been good cover. Ah, there's somebody in there. Upstairs. So this guy's gonna either jump out a window or come down the stairs. I think she'll turn it on Overwatch after everybody else moves. Everybody else starts with Jacob, who's also going to dash. I think it's probably safest to skirt around one of the edges. This edge would have been smarter. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's skirt everybody toward the right. We'll do double dash here. Maybe get you here. Enemy spotted. We saw a... Okay, we'd already seen that guy. Good. You're probably going to overwatch this way. We'll move everybody first. Takeshi, you're going to back him up. See how far you can get with your dashes. Maybe the other side of that door, it looks like. Next.
Ready.
Irina. Irina, you could probably get a shot, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, kind of surprised you don't have a shot on that guy. Why is that? I guess you'd have to be over here somewhere, maybe. Okay, well, let's get you on Overwatch. It takes 2 points to Overwatch, so we can get you behind this.
Here I am, let's do this.
And then I like the idea of you just like shooting that guy if he moves. Not sure that Overwatch is going to be effective there. We'll see. And then Omar, maybe you... I don't know, I don't think you're going to be able to lob a grenade through that window.
Check this out.
I'm wrong. Maybe you will. Let's do a normal grenade without boom blast here, just to see what happens. Yeah, through the window. Probably just going to impact on the ceiling here, or on the wall. Very likely a wall impact. maybe we get lucky. Wow, we got lucky, but somehow we hurt Sophia. Damn. Sorry, Sophia. She'll be okay. She only took 5 damage. Let's get you behind a tree.
Operative on the move.
Alright, the rest of you... Sophia, can you come back and get healed? Or just come back into cover. You can't. Damn. Okay. My bad. Let's put you up against this. Let's leave you where you are. You're fine. Let's just do an Overwatch from there. You don't need healing. You're not bleeding. It'll be fine. We'll send your Overwatch this way just in case anybody comes down. Although I would like to have that cone closer to you. Not sure this is going to matter. Okay, Jacob, you're going to Overwatch toward this window here, I guess. Oof, actually, this is pretty bad. Let's just, I guess, we'll have you look this way. I don't think you're going to have any chance of actually shooting anything. Avid's gonna beeline it this way. I guess the objective here is to really get them out without trying to do maximum casualties. I don't like this Overwatch opportunity because we're gonna end up shooting our friend in the back. I'm not sure that that's a valid Overwatch, but we'll try it. Omar, you're fine there. That sounded like somebody was bleeding. Oh yeah, that one up there. Oof. There's an infiltrator up here. So, ouch, Sophia. Gonna take some hits. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Yeah, that's bad. Doesn't look like Sophia's gonna make it.
Connection established.
Sniper on this side.
Calculating trajectories.
Oof. Hit the shield, thankfully.
Let's lower the
But there's 2. Oh, both of them hit the shield. Good.
Here's a kinetic.
3. That one missed entirely. Good.
Connection established.
Oh my god, another one. A sniper this time. Sniper's luck. Oh. Comes through the Overwatch arc. It's so rare that that happens, but it happened. This is getting pretty hairy. There are a lot of enemies. Do not like Sophia's chances right now. Oh, a miss, thankfully. Probably has another shot though. There's a good Overwatch. Disabled his arm. Okay, that guy's out of the picture then. Good. Oh, he might have a grenade. Ouch. Okay, Sophia is hurting bad. What's her health at? Why can't I see your health, Sophia? 115. Okay, so she's not in the worst place she's been. I'd really like to get a boom blast on these 2, I think. And I think Sophia just wants to get the hell out of there. And hopefully get some healing from Aphid. Double dash. And run around this corner. Before she does that, let's get Takeshi over here to try to take out a sniper for us.
On.
Breaks through a window, of course. And then he sees 2 infiltrators. Oof. Wow. That's 4 infiltrators, 2 snipers, an assault, and I don't know, probably another sniper. So what's the total count right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and another sniper I didn't count. 8 enemies visible. Okay, that's like the maximum that we can bring, so maybe that's the maximum they have. Let's see if we can whittle them down. We don't have eyes on this sniper here. If I run here, we're going to get 1 shot. We could definitely take out his arm, and we don't need to dash. What's this look like? In the face does not kill him. In the arm, should take out his arm. So we're not going to get a kill here, but we'll get a bleed and do a lot of damage, plus take the arm out.
Steel on target.
Okay, he probably still has a pistol, so that's not... We're not entirely safe there. Sophia, I'd like you to get a lot closer.
Channel open.
Jacob, I guess, could come and finish this for us.
Pushing on.
Maybe if you're in cover... Oof, there's one right there. How did I not? I thought this guy was further back. Okay, that's bad. That might be a flame grenade, actually. What? Wait, did I just put that on the ground? I did. That was not what I intended to do. Okay, this grenade could hit up here. I would have liked to take care of that sniper, but at least we got somebody on fire. And then if you run back to cover, I'll feel a lot more comfortable. I guess we could get you inside.
Let's do this.
Alright. Sophia, you need to get a lot closer to the
Hope I can
Aspida.
find cover.
Aphid can heal you from there. Good. Full restore. That is so welcome. And then I guess you duck down back here so you're in cover. What? Yeah. That's fine. Now, Omar and Irina are left. Okay, Irina, you have a sniper you could take out. And then there's all of these infiltrators. Can you kill this sniper in 1 shot?
Finger on the trigger.
No. Could destroy an arm, though. Let's use the Hawk. Since you'll get 4 shots with that, potentially. Or at least 3.
Ready to engage.
And let's see if we can take an arm out. Hopefully. Okay, that was torso hit. We destroyed the gun, though. Good. We'll do another quick aim. Probably should have used Mark for Death also. Their armor's pretty good. Weakest on the head and body.
Gotcha.
I have a serious injury. Could use help.
Okay, we have 2 action points left. How much are we going to need to get you into cover? Let's use both and get you into cover, because that is a lot of enemies pointing their guns at you. Alright, and now Omar, I think you get 1 shot and a run. You're not going to be able to run very far, are you? Good jump. Get you up here. That'll make you a lot safer. And You don't see anything from there though, so I probably could have jumped you in a place where you could have got a shot on this guy, but that's okay. We'll save you for next turn. I think that's all we can do for now. Keshi, I don't really want to run you around the corner because the infiltrators will all see you and I can't dash you. Boy, kind of put you in a tight spot. Let's hope you survive. Oof. So she's not quite in cover, but they did miss. Okay, she's far enough away that they're missing with their crossbow shots. That's good. We lost eyes on that one. There's the first shot at Takeshi from, I think that was from the assault trooper. Yeah, what? Okay, I wish that guy had moved because he'd be taking fire damage.
Let's resolve this.
Sniper whips out a pistol.
I don't think they want to talk.
Tree is doing a good job though.
Let's problem solve.
Okay, good. Assault trooper decides to run, destroys his body. Gonna die next turn. Looks like. Oof, an infiltrator runs through. He has enough to fire his crossbow. It's poisoned. Yikes. We did get a retaliation though. Nice. Taking out the arm, so I think that's ends his crossbow use.
Termination orders.
And the rest are still shooting at Irina, who is
Engaging.
somehow getting graceful misses. This sniper should have a pistol. Oof, it's a grenade. A poison grenade. Didn't seem to do anything though somehow. Must have hit the wall above us.
Taking offensive action.
Boy, Irina, you're getting so lucky. Oh, finally a hit. Didn't do any poison damage. I thought they were using poison crossbows, but I guess not. Oh, and one more. Ugh, that is so many enemies. That's way more than 8, right? I mean, there's 3 here and 3 here visible. I don't know. Alright. We do have rapid clearance available. And lots of shotguns, so let's try that. We'll let Takeshi do the honors here. This should do it.
Target down. Ready to engage.
Do we actually have a shot there? Not really. Could dash that way. Probably rapid clear that guy. That guy's dead. Let's switch to Omar and see if we can get grenades down there.
Check this out.
No. Well, right there maybe. It's worth boom blasting. Probably gonna hit the edge of the building. Nice. Wow. 2 deaths. Nice. That was really good shot, dude. Thank you, Omar. Let's try to hit this guy too. That's probably an infiltrator. I'm not positive. Alright, that gives us an opening. Hopefully there's only 2, but I think we can dash that way. Let's dash to here. And we have one in sight. I'm not sure we get a shot there. It's not a very good shot, is it? We're going to do the second dash in that case. Do you have a shotgun in your backpack? You have Slam Strike. Slam Strike's pretty terrible. It's only 120 damage. Compared to this, this is 210 damage plus acid. No, not 210. 30 times 6, 180. So it's more damage plus acid. There's 2 guys here though. Slam Strike could potentially go through both of them. Let's see, running here, you're only gonna have one shot. Do I trust that it's enough to kill them? Not really. Takeshi has an option here. Could send you here. Let's do this first.
No time to lose.
And what do your shots look like? Why can't I see that? Don't like that I can't see that guy. Okay, we're gonna get a shot here. It's not gonna kill him. Didn't even really do much damage. And you have one move left, so we'll save that. Sophia has a double dash option.
Pushing on.
I'm afraid we're gonna see another infiltrator. Alright, if I get you closer, you can probably shotgun them both with a rapid clearance. Assuming you have a shotgun somewhere, there it is. Unfortunately not enough willpower, I think, to do rapid clearance. Yeah, damn, okay. In that case, we'll kill the far one. And we'll have Jacob run up and get the next one. That is a lot of Synedrion bodies. Who needs healing? Not sure anybody does. We still have Irina back here. I feel like there was another enemy that way that we're going to run into. We only need 1 point for an overwatch. Let's move you forward to here. There it is. Ooh, and it's overwatching at us. Alright, and you don't actually see him. Wow. Okay. You do have a point to spend on Overwatch, so let's do that. Gungnir is 2 points for Overwatch, I think. Yeah. So it's the Hawk. Actually, what we should do, honestly, is just decoy you. Could put a decoy here. And then put you in slightly better cover here, I think. Okay, and then Aphid can come around and try to get in a position to heal people. Next turn we should be able to get a heal there. And Takeshi, you're fine. Let's end the turn right there and see how many they have left. That was the guy burning who died. Oof, it looks like there's actually 2 snipers, or not snipers, but infiltrators. That's a hit on the decoy. Decoy worked. Ooh, there's another one back there that we missed.
Taking offensive action. Escalating aggression.
Ooh, that's really close to death there.
Taking offensive action.
I'm seeing 3 infiltrators left, I think. These things are hard to see because they're so stealthy. I love that the decoy's working. Wow, I think it might be actually be 4 left. They might just want to run. I'm not sure if they're getting... Not sure whether they're getting... why can't I heal? No, we don't want to heal you. We want...
Do we have a plan?
Takeshi out here. Let's actually just move you 1 square. Let's get Takeshi in a little bit of a safer spot.
I'm getting there.
And then give him a full heal if we can. Make sure we're healing the right one. Great. Okay. That gives us a lot better insurance.
I can
Omar
make a
could
difference.
potentially get a grenade down there. Don't think it's likely though. Yeah, not happening. What about on this side? We have a grenade option here. So let's use it and boom blast while we're at it.
Using.
That was both arms gone, so that guy's effectively gone. We don't even, and he's bleeding to death. We don't have to waste the second boom blast. Our second attack. I think what we do is move over to this edge so that we can set up for next
On
turn.
my way.
Oh, and Omar's infiltrated. Nice. Okay, more infiltrators, though. So, Irina, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get somebody with vision out there. How many willpower? 14 willpower, so that's enough to do double dashes. Try to get some eyes this way. Ah, good, enemy spotted. That is the other infiltrator. Probably should have moved you first and then used the boom blast. Irina should be able to shoot that though, right? No, of course not. Let's move somewhere where you get a shot. Maybe here? That'll leave you with enough for 2 shots if possible. Well, let's check the shot before we invest. Yeah, 2 shots should be enough to neutralize this guy. So let's do quick aim. Although we need both arms out, otherwise they'll be able to throw grenades at us. So let's try to shoot one arm off. That takes care of the crossbow. And then... Oops.
Gotcha.
I forgot to actually aim that one, but that is almost enough to take that one out. Gonna be left with 2 hit points. This one's going to die. That means Jacob is going to have to take a shot from here. Can't see the other one, so he's gonna step up. Probably should have used rapid clearance there. No big deal. This one over here is really our only significant threat left. Can we get Sophia through the building? I think so. She only has 6 willpower, so it's going to take all of her will to do that. Ugh. I think instead she's going to recover.
Give me a minute.
Jacob's going to hang out, and who do we have left?
Here.
Takeshi. Takeshi could possibly get a grenade off if he ran over here. He has plenty of willpower, and he's got a shotgun. Let's get in there. He has used a little bit of movement, so this is going to use 1, leaving him with just enough to shoot from here. It's worth it. Ah, it's going over the building. Interesting choice. I thought going
Target
through would have
detected.
been more obvious. It is an infiltrator, and it's in a different position than what was indicated. That's cool. I didn't think that was possible. Do we have a shot here? We do. Doesn't seem like we're going to kill, though. Alright. Sticks helmet, head. Takes out the head, does bleeding, plus a lot of damage. That guy still survives and hits back. Bummer. What about a grenade? Explosive or fire is the question. Fire, probably? And does not leave us any any opportunity to move, so he's going to take some shots at Takeshi. Hopefully Takeshi survives that. It's probably a mistake. We could get Aphid over here to be a target. Maybe Aphid will be a more attractive target to that. Omar is also ready to go. Unfortunately, Omar can't get far enough down to be a target.
I'm on the move.
And I think that's everybody. Let's see what this infiltrator does and see if there's any left. Ah, there is one left. Shooting at Jacob's back. Luckily he's got a shield. Yeah, didn't work though. Hit him in the head and missed the other 2 shots. Good. I think they only get 3 shots with a crossbow. Yeah. This guy is not going to move. He's just going to take shots. Oof. Miss with the retaliation. Oh, and decides to suicide with the rest of the points. Great. Phew. Alright, so Takeshi, you're going to run in and get healed. Don't run through the fire. Thank you. Probably should have done that more carefully. And then we'll send Aphid this way to help Jacob next turn. Meanwhile, we do have a ping there. And we can get a lot closer with Irina, who may reveal it.
Let's do this.
She doesn't. Jacob could potentially get closer. Jacob's got 13 will. That's enough to just run up there and blast. So let's do that.
No rest for the wicked.
Run up, blast, run away. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the arm. Disabling the crossbow. He's still got a grenade probably. But I think Irina can probably finish him off. Let's get out of here.
Moving now.
Sophia also has actions, but let's see with what Irina can do first. Yeah, it looks like we can get a kill here. Fantastic. Alright, there might still be enemies. So let's proceed with caution.
Let's do this.
Not sure where they're coming from.
I'm on Overwatch.
Maybe Omar does a jump to try to get eyes over this direction.
Yes.
Not sure if they're getting reinforcements. Don't think we've seen anything that indicates that. And nobody's seeing any enemies right now. Takeshi has just enough to overwatch with a regular assault rifle. Maybe we'll fire this direction. And that's everybody except for the civilian. Okay, it looks like they're out. So we're just going to spend the rest of the game running to the exit. Hopefully they don't get reinforcements. Takeshi though, or sorry, Jacob. Let's make it easy on Aphid to heal you.
Channel open. Moving to position.
Alright, and then we'll walk through the list, see if anybody has damage. Sophia's got a little damage, so she's going to hang back and get healed by Aphid next turn. Maybe I guess she'll move and stand right next to it.
I'm ready.
Takeshi, however, is just going to
Running.
run for the exit, get close so we can exit him next turn. We might as well overwatch toward these reinforcement points, even though I don't think they're going to... Okay, he's out of... He can't do that. Never mind. We'll just get Omar down there. Omar can overwatch with this machine gun. Oops, that was a fire, not I'm at this. We'll overwatch here. Oops. Overwatch here as a just in case. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it's possible. But we'll see who's left. Irina.
Receiving loud and clear.
As fast as you can. Guess hug the wall just in case. Maybe there.
Sprinting to position.
And that's it. It's an immediate turnover, so that indicates no more enemies. This is just a cakewalk to get everybody out. Looks like Irina's probably going to be the last. Oh, she needs a heal. Let's heal Sophia first. And then we can just dash you out. Don't even have to dash.
Sprinting.
Jacob is already healed. He's out.
Sprinting to position.
Aphid, you can move toward Irina. Takeshi fully healed, you're out. And Omar is fully healed, he's out. Alright, that leaves Irina to get healed next turn. It looks like... Oops. She's actually almost in range. If we move here, we can heal her. Way better than going back to a base for healing.
Loud and clear. Moving now.
And Aphid with passenger. Looks like you can get to the exit. Fantastic, and that's the mission complete. Wow, that was quite difficult. There were a lot of infiltrators on that mission. Didn't expect Synedrion to put up such a fight. Apparently Ravi Chowdhury is a VIP. He got experience for that, interestingly, even though all he did was sit in the car. I don't think he's going to become a operative, so I'm not sure why he gives civilians experience. It's pretty funny. 8 skill points plus 10 each. Aphid took a little damage, so we'll have to think about repairs for Aphid eventually. And now we can clean up and see what's next. New Jericho is now allied with the Phoenix Project and will cooperate on finding a solution to the Pandoran threat. Phoenix may now actively participate in New Jericho research projects. Wow. Fully allied.
We are proceeding with the debriefing of Ravi Chowdhury. It's going fine so far, although there are certain issues he remains quite tight-lipped about. We have a detailed file on his work prior to the last war, but there are several blank areas in the documentation. If you would be happy to provide some details in the spirit of mutual cooperation, that would be most beneficial to our efforts and to Chowdhury himself. If he understands that the Phoenix Project and New Jericho are working together as allies, he might feel he can trust us more fully.
Well, we are allies, so of course we're happy to provide you with what records we have.
Remarkable. It looks like Chowdhury helped your operatives prevent World War III from going nuclear. What an accomplishment.
What an accomplishment.
Perhaps I've been too dismissive of the man, treating him as no more than a source of information. How can he trust us if we don't respect him? I'll have to try a different approach. Congratulations on the success of this mission. As usual, the Phoenix Project is reliable and effective. Ravi Chowdhury has now been safely delivered to our secure facilities, and our investigators will begin his debriefing immediately.
I just have to comment here that the voice acting in Phoenix Project is exceptional. Whoever's playing Sophia Villanova, perfect delivery.
Chowdhury's knowledge of the Indian nuclear program is essential to the plan. Hopefully, we can convince him to assist us. It would be a matter of deep regret if we had to use force. Reason, as Tobias says, always has to be our first option.
All right. Synedrion didn't like that, but New Jericho did, and New Jericho rewarded us with tech materials and food, bringing us up to a substantially good amount of food and materials there, as well as tech. We're sitting pretty. We're going to replenish ammo. I feel like we used grenades there and it didn't replenish those for us. Interesting. Oh well. So we're going to send these guys back to their original mission over here, which was to investigate this antediluvian ruin. We're also going to take a quick look at all of the Pandoran structures just to see, just in case one of them turns into a citadel. I don't think it will. We're still waiting for the 4th initiation to become accessible here as this Phoenix Charlie base grows. Hopefully, the hope is, not sure it's going to be possible. We might need to put this base up and get a point here. But yeah, that's pretty much inaccessible until we have maximum radar coverage. Should cover most of Australia, so we'd have to get like a new mission down here to unlock this. Or it's potential, I guess, if we have, what are these called? Helios? If we have a Helios. If we put all of our troops in a Helios, can they reach it? Yes. Okay. So that's the answer, is we're going to have to, I don't know, we're going to have to leave a vehicle behind and bring everybody in a Helios in the carrier. Let's just verify that I haven't been wrong and we can't reach it with the other vehicles. Yeah, we can't reach it with the other vehicles. We can reach it with the Helios. So I think what we're going to do is once carrier reaches Phoenix Avionics, we will make a new, we'll move the B team out of inaccessible into carrier, leave Scooby behind for now, or maybe put Scooby in the inaccessible, and Scooby will have to sit out the mission. Maybe we'll bring some extra troops in Scooby's place. So that is a plan. Chariot's still heading that way. Mass Manticore has new mission. Tenuous is trading. Looks like we already did this trade but forgot to move on. Oh, you're in North America. Wait, you could just go check out this antediluvian ruin for us in that case, or could you? Because there's nobody in you. I'm not sure it'll let me look at that without a passenger, but we'll try, just in case. Everybody else is, we're just waiting. Alright, this antediluvian is a protean mutane field. Good, so we don't need to send the A-team to that after all. We don't need another protean mutane field. Instead, North Africa is our best bet. So A-team really wants to hang out in the US or in the Western Hemisphere, I guess, just to see if any havens get assaulted over here. Tenuous, you're going to head over here to do some trading. Although, I'm not sure if any of these have anything to trade yet. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we want to go to a Synedrion place to get tech. Can we get that here? These guys will take food for tech, it looks like. That's worth doing, I guess. And then Masked Manticore, what you guys want to do, I think, is visit a base for now. And maybe it is actually time to send you to these two places and get the Orichalcum Mine and the Living Crystal Quarry going. Yeah, let's plan on that. So for now, we'll send you to Phoenix Storage 1 to get aphid repaired, and then we'll head back to these antediluvian ruins. Over this way, carrier has arrived. We're waiting for inaccessible. This is a living crystal quarry. Okay, we don't need that. Alright, inaccessible. What we're going to do here is go to your passengers, personnel, I guess. And we're going to transfer all of these guys into carrier. And we're going to transfer Scooby into inaccessible. And it looks like we have just enough room in carrier to make that possible. There's not room for extra people, so we're just gonna send it. You guys are heading to 4th initiation, if I can do this right. So we'll send inaccessible over here, and we'll send the rest of you to 4th initiation. We can do it. And then I saw something here when I clicked this. Base info. We're still repairing something. Fabrication plant still under repair. Okay. Is there anything else we want to build while we're at it? Could build a mist repeller. Don't think it's worth it. Should have a mutation lab and a cybernetics lab underway somewhere else. Fabrication plants are really the only other necessity. Might be nice to have a medical bay down here, honestly. Let's do that. Plenty of materials to spare. And what's this? That is crystal crossbow, right? And then we'll follow it up. B team, send in the B team to crystal crossbow. C team is still just sitting there training. What's their training look like right now? Looks like they're pretty much done. What do we have? We have level up to level 4 where we can turn on Sniperist for Psylocke. We're not doing that. Armis did get remote control. Oh, you know what? We have points there to spend too, don't we? 19 points. Let's give you a speed. Armis, we will also do speed, and then we'll spend the rest of your points. We'll give you remote control. Actually, I was going to hold off on remote control. To see if when you use turrets, I can actually make more turrets. I want to see if you can't control turrets unless you have that turned on. I don't know for sure. Lydia's got 10 points. That's not enough even for a strength point. She is level 5. And Chance. Chance has return fire option plus a whole bunch of points to spend. Max out your speed. Will increase your strength. And save your points for return fire later. Kylo. Speed. And strength. And that's everybody aboard that ship. So it might be time to start sending the C team. I guess the C team is hanging out here to do Haven defenses. They're going to be hard pressed to defend a Haven, but that's their main task. We have an Orichalcum Forge. Okay, so this is one we want to go to for sure. And hopefully this is the Living Crystal Forge or whatever it's called next. Let's check there. So I'd like to send the A team here, but it's probably going to be a B team mission because I don't really want to leave the whole Western Hemisphere unprotected when we're leaving all these nests and lairs around. Huh. Ooh, wow, we lose attitude just for that existing. Okay. It does have to exist for a while, though. Didn't realize that. So I guess we do want to destroy those after all. Hopefully one of them turns into a citadel or we find one. There's a nest there. Yeah, we just really need to leave those alone until they mutate. Lair there. And a lair there. I guess it makes more sense to keep these two lairs alive and destroy this one. So maybe that's the next destination of the A-team, honestly, is to send them up there and destroy that lair. Yeah, that's what they'll do next. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna pick up some tech here for food. And then do have a bunch of material trades we could probably make down here. Tech for materials, yep. So we'll scout around this area, do some trades. Protean mutating field will be attacked by Pandorans. Pandorans will reach Phoenix Avionics in 24 hours, and they'll reach Protean mutane field in 24 hours. Okay. How do we... Protean mutane field, Phoenix Avionics. So they're attacking here. Interesting. That's something the C team is going to have to help us with. Or the B team. Interesting. Is that? Yeah. So Phoenix Avionics is pretty well protected. We have 9 operatives there. Don't think it's going to take us 24 hours to get down here, but maybe 24 hours to get down there and back. Don't think it's actually that big of a deal if we lose the Protean mutane field. It's not great, but I think we might be able to protect those. We'll see. We need to complete the research for signal disruption tech and the research for Scylla autopsy. So signal disruption tech. Our understanding of Pandoran T-cluster waves could be used to disrupt Pandoran mass attacks on havens. Bonus effects: Pandoran attacks on havens are disrupted, preventing damage or casualties until 4 hours after attacks are detected. Huh. So that gives us longer time to respond to disruptions, I guess. Let's put that in the queue below the Scylla autopsy. We also have fire-resistant technology. I like it. Advanced rocket technology. Pandoran physiology. And I think that's it. Alright, back to Geoscape. Let's try to get something happening here. I'd really like to see one of these convert to a lair. What was that stop there? Probably tenuous, reaching something. Yeah, that was a trade here. Tech for materials. Our materials, it's pretty high. Are there any bases we need to unlock still? I think Africa had a few, right? There's one in Northwest Africa, so that's a ways off because we'll need to liberate that before it's usable. There's also one in Antarctica, which could kind of be under the jurisdiction of the A-team here. I don't know. Alright, Tenuous, where are you going next? You're gonna keep doing these trades.
Research complete.
Scylla autopsy complete. Scylla is something like a Pandoran battleship with multiple weapons and defense systems and critical command and control abilities. It is certainly highly intelligent and seems to be responsible for the increasing strength of Pandoran attacks on havens. Many of its mutations seem to be oriented towards abduction of human populations rather than outright massacre. It is absolutely essential that we capture a live specimen, even though it will be an extremely dangerous task. Sure. Offensive mutations, dual smashers, dual melded cannons, mist launcher, sonic blast, goo launcher, deployment of mine fraggers. Oof, yeah. I did get a bunch of rewards for finishing that research. Finish this trade. And I think it's probably time to start looking for more tech traits. Is this a... Constantly forgetting what the icons mean. The icons mean that's what they're willing to trade for. So if they... That's what they're willing to give you. So if they don't have a tech icon, then it's not worth going there for us. And if they do have tech icons and they're New Jericho, it's not worth going. I guess the answer here is one more this way. Alright, and here's our final. It is the living crystal lapidary. Is that the same as this? Quarry. Okay, no. So we need to capture these two first. And then processing site. I can't remember. Do we go to the field or the processing site? Send a man aircraft to obtain exotic material. Control enables manufacture from exotic material. Okay, so we need to capture these and then these and send ships over here. So that should be really our focus after destroying this lair, but I think it's the lair next. For now though, we're going to send Chariot here. I guess we're going to send you to the Protean Mutane field, even though that means you're going to be the only defender there. Pretty sure we can capture it back. So I think actually what you're going to do is you're going to head to Phoenix Avionics. How are we doing on our trip down southeast here? Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, I'm going to send Carrier and Inaccessible to the Protean Mutane field. They'll do a defense here because I think it's going to take longer than 24 hours to get down to that other site. And then we'll finish trading and hopefully queue up a mission for the A-team. Trades here. There's something in South America, right? Yeah, way down here. Why don't you head there, Tenuous? It's a ways, but it's tech. Alright, and the reason we were heading here with the Mass Manticore was to repair aphid. Aphid's at 630 of 700. Okay. Carrier's at the Protean Mutane field. That's good. Mass Manticore is done repairing. So one day there. Attitude change is positive if destroyed. So I guess we're heading to this one. And it's going to be a Protean lair next, unless we reach 15 hours. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 7. Okay, we have 10 people at Phoenix Avionics. That is the right place, yeah? Okay. And how are we doing in this lair? And we're going to reach the lair first. Okay. So that's where we're going to... This is where we'll go next. Let's just double check. Everybody here. Sophia got 10 points to spend. I guess she'll do close quarters evade next. She wants both of these. We're not going to borrow from the pool for her yet, though. Equipment-wise, I think we're fine. This is a lair, so there's not going to be a Scylla here, I don't think. Might be Acrons. We don't really have a good way of capturing anything, although Aphid is with us, so we might be able to lure things back to Aphid. I think it's probably time to drop the Deimos from Sophia. She just never uses it. She'd much rather just charge in and shoot. And that gives us an extra grenade slot, plus she can use this stupid Neurazer thing, which doesn't really do enough stun damage to justify itself, but we'll see. I'm not sure why that's her main weapon. Let's put it like that. And then next is Jacob. Jacob has some of the old school grenades. I think we're going to switch you to an Yggdrasil. Slime Strike, I've decided it's terrible. We'll also give you a Neurazer as a just-in-case weapon, and maybe a hand-to-hand weapon? Oh, you can't wield hand-to-hand because you don't have a second class. It is time to second class you, though. What do we want to do with you, Jacob? Could give you sniper. You are sniperist. Which is weird. I don't really want to pick up either of those. Could give you priest training. Assault priest, assault technician, assault infiltrator. All three of those are pretty good. I guess I'm going to hold off on that decision for now. Even if we do get it for you, it doesn't really give you anything until you have more points to spend, although we could dip into the Phoenix skill point pool. For now, I'm going to hold off on making a decision and maybe make a decision next time. We'll give you a shotgun as a backup weapon just in case. And we'll give you extra ammo for it. Although I doubt you'll ever need that extra ammo. Omar, you're doing great, man. I don't think there's anything I can do to improve your already impeccable situation. I wish I could move your skill points into the pool. We're not going to make you cautious. We're not going to give you a spider drone pack. Those are both wastes. Takeshi is still struggling to catch up. He needs 20 points to get his last point of willpower, and then another 50 to get him a new class. We're out of Yggdrasil grenades. Kind of carrying too much, Takeshi, and that Deimos is such a yesterday's weapon. I guess I'm going to give you a Neurazer as a just-in-case weapon. We'll give it to you in place of your shotgun ammo there. And then Irina. So the Hawk is turning out to be a pretty nice alternative. You do have the Hera for paralysis. Like grenade's kind of useless. I guess we could give you a flame grenade as a backup. But we'll probably keep the pistol in your hand for now. And again, you don't have any points to spend. Self-defense specialist gives you damage accuracy bonuses and improves your hearing range. I kind of like that for finding those infiltrators. It's 25 points though, we'll save. And that's everybody. Aphid's fully healed and ready to go. So join us next time. It's going to be a Pandoran Lair mission. Destroying this Pandoran Lair right in time to prevent an attitude change. New Jericho really wouldn't like it if this was destroyed. I guess it's based on how close their cities are. Although the Xano Haven's pretty close. Anyway, join us next time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This has been Corknut playing Phoenix Point. See you next time. Bye for now.